What is going on, fitness fam? Welcome back to another video. Got my boy Jared Feather. We are at the sick gym called American Barbell here in Columbus, Ohio. So we are at the Artists of Fitness Expo. I had to get a workout with my boy here because it's been way too long.
Over a year.
Over a year. We're gonna do some pull day. We're gonna get a little crazy with it, but always love working out with this guy. He trains really hard and he's got a huge brain and a huge heart. So without further ado, let's get it. And look who we found on the way to our first exercise. No, I'm kidding. This was always part of the plan. We got the man, the myth, the legend. I look up to this guy so much. Esperosi has made some amazing brands in this fitness space, but also one of the OGs of the fitness space. So
the fact that I'm a OG now is pretty wild.
It's insane. So let's get after it. Some back today.
This has been a long time coming.
It's been so long, dude.
I'm
actually so excited.
Like right now, like especially with Jared, him being, you know, Mr. RP and all the different training styles, the way you do things, the way I've done things. So I'm excited to do a couple of different things, but also just experience what you guys do, but then ask you a ton of questions.
Any questions you got? Hello. All right, so we're gonna start with the unilateral row here. It's like literally my favorite lat movement. So the way these handles work, they fit to any hand size. So the way that you hit it, you go here. Well, you want contact with the handle. So the way you size it is you just kind of like already give it a little bit, and then you want to make sure you kind of just pull it tight now. So you see how you still have contact with the handle. So you don't want it to be like this where it's and you like basically are, you have no handle whatsoever. So basically it's you still want handle, and then you just want this to wrap around and basically takes all the emphasis out of your grip and then puts you in a perfect line of pull with obviously elbow. That's what we're pulling with. And so you see how the hands always, when you pull, you're gonna go like this, right? So your hand's slightly in front of your elbow. So the way this works, it basically puts us here. And now you're basically just get to drive with elbow. So we're gonna do here, set ourselves back. I want to keep that shoulder compressed on that side I'm pulling with, and then I'm just driving that elbow down to the hip pocket. Really using this hand to brace, and then driving it in. So I'll just kind of manipulate my body, torso angle. A little less. Beautiful. So the other thing I teach people on this is you always want to keep pulling down instead of straight in. So you have this kind of movement arc that's like that.
Almost like you're pulling with your serratus rather than your lat.
It's
and your head, you're pulling down.
Yes, exactly. It's almost
so
like
you're in a rowing motion
you're
rather
simulating
than a
like almost like a pullover into a row.
Yeah.
Because if you can just cue that little first part down, so that's where most people lose lat is they drive straight in. They go here and they elevate shoulder. So I always just cue down, and then instead of pulling straight in, I want to pull down first and then back. Don't worry about me, Seth. I probably got 12 before I need anything. I'm good for like 2 more. I'll take a tiny bit here.
I'm not warmed up at all. I'm gonna warm up here.
That was basically my warm up. Yeah, what are the Seth sets?
Yeah, what are Seth sets? I heard something about a Seth set.
You don't know what a set is?
I have no idea.
Okay, so I'm a big volume guy. Okay, big volume guy. So years ago, you know, you do a drop set and you don't know what percentage to drop down. You're like, oh, I dropped 30%, then another 30%, and then everything. So years ago, I was obsessed with the NFL Combine. I loved it. You know, 225 for as many as you could. But I also like being strong as So what I used to do is I'd work up to as much as I could on bench, and then I'd just strip to plate. Once I got to 405, I was like super pumped as a youngster. And then I would strip down to 225 and do as many as I could. And I realized I was getting a super thick chest, round, full, thick, strong. And I was like, hey, I'm on to something. So I'd always work up to like a 1-2 rep max and then strip off and do as many as I could. But then like the whole drop set thing, I was like, I like doing heavy, controlled, strict, heavy weight. So
it's basically like
length and partials. They didn't have that name.
Like a mechanical drop set where you just get a little creative with that at the end of the set.
But then it usually did it with incline dumbbell press. Okay. That was my shit. And I was like, I'm gonna do as many as I can with, say, the 120s, the 130s, the 140s, and then I'm gonna cut the weight in half and do double the reps. Okay. So a set is literally
like a drop set with double the reps.
Cut the weight in half. So if I do the 120s for, say, 8, I'm gonna do the 60s for
20.
For 16. Yeah, so but the whole concept was like whenever someone hits failure, they quit.
Yeah.
The whole concept with the numbers was you have to hit a specific number. So
it's literally a drop set mixed with a mile rep or rest pause set. Because if you only got, let's say, 12, but you needed to hit 16, like fuck, okay, 4 more.
And then and as I take the 10-second breather to allow the blood to flow.
We call it mile rep in the research, but it's literally like a rest pause.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Fucking science guy without even knowing I'm a science guy.
Head of the curve.
But the whole thing is it's just like I was saying, that the mental aspect.
You reach around that one.
So I'm reach this side for the right hand.
See, let me fit it a little bit.
No, I'm big on full range of motion.
Yeah. And
like that's one thing.
Agree on both of those things.
The big thing
we're supposed to be arguing about stuff.
We're gonna get into arguments. Don't worry. I'm gonna tell you to go f yourself at some point. Now I rarely do unilateral.
That's nice. Yeah, that's a really nice movement arc you got. You see how you're like pulling down the right of the hip, shoulder staying compressed. It's like great. Yeah. And I really like cutting the body in half for the first exercise, getting this plant arm here, because I don't know if you've ever experienced like heavy compound to start. Obviously, when you're doing a dual row, you're gonna have to load it heavier. You got less bracing. I gotta use this other hand. And now I can almost use this to just open up my whole physique, like from essentially lat, rear delt, even a little bit of bicep in that full stretch. So it gives me a good opportunity, especially where we're most injury prone, to really open everything up and not have to worry about putting that heavy load in both hands at once. It takes a little more time, but I personally I would argue like twice the stimulus out of unilateral exercises for back. You like pull-ups?
Yeah.
We can put the torque handles on the pull-up bar. That's fucking sick.
Like doing this exercise with a regular D handle really fucking sucks. So I've always told people whenever they're trying to activate their lats to hold guns in their hands, so that way they'd be able to pull with their pinkies. Because telling people to pull with their elbows doesn't work sometimes.
You maybe have to cue a little bit higher up, like, because that's why everybody's still gonna pull with their hand.
So that's why I said, but with this, like you can push down and apply pressure to the bottom of your hand here. Yeah. So it's like pulling with your pinky.
Exactly.
That concept.
There you go, Jared. Yep. Yeah. Oh,
nice to meet you. Welcome back. We're quite different than when you were here last year.
A little bit different. That's always the goal. Hopefully every year that's the same thing you say to me, like, oh, sure, you're bigger than last year. Hopefully you're never like, dude, did you like stop training in the last year or something? Oh, so good, dude. This is my favorite lat exercise, by the way.
I see you do it a lot.
Mm-hmm. I was always very dominant in my upper back, like the density, but this, I really need to work on that. Like you said in the video, like that X frame and getting through that low lat.
I like how you're able to push with the bottom of your hand where your pinky is. Perfect. Yeah.
Ooh, thank you.
So what rep range do you shoot for?
I would usually go lower than this, but I'm stacking it out, so I'd take it to failure. I'd like to be closer to 6 to 12. I think I'm a little above that right now, but I usually shoot for like 6 to 10.
6 to 10?
Yeah.
You ever do anything higher?
Of course.
Like 15?
Oh, of course. Like
Yeah.
a lot of times for something like delts, I'll take higher, like a lateral, like a line cable lateral. We're gonna do those today with these. They're terrific. Hit a little delts today too. But yeah, it's usually like kind of smaller muscle groups just for this.
It's not
reason.
movement specific?
Yeah, but like something like a hack squat,
Exactly.
I'll always be kind of in that 6 to 10.
Yeah.
Because like after that, I don't want my aerobic capacity with my limiter with the tempo I hit those at. So usually like 6 to 12 on those. Whereas like realistically, I'm not gonna be aerobically taxed by a line cable lateral. So that's usually my big barometer of how high I will go with the rep scheme. I mean, realistically, that proximity to failure, if I can load it heavier with great form, that's always gonna be my main driver of success for an exercise for this. Yeah, I would probably be maybe 2 plates heavier than this. Get really in that like top of my strength profile for this exercise. One more.
Gotcha. Jared, I have a question. The RP way.
There's no RP way, but
I don't know much other than
Yeah,
just seeing some of the you know the viral clips of off the wall shit from
Yeah,
Mike
of course,
or anything
yeah.
like that. Let's do 160. I think I was there where was I last time?
I think you're right.
before
Let's do
Before-
190.
he even asked the question, I already know the answer. The answer to your question, whatever it is this. Me and Mike are sports physiologists. We apply sports science to training. We teach people principles. So Eric even learned from us in the past. We teach people the principles of training and they apply it how they want to. And what people do is they create camps online and they shove people in camps. We have now been a part of the high volume camp, the low volume camp, the failure camp, the not failure camp, because other people put us there. We teach people how to apply sports science principles like fatigue management, deload, don't deload. Apply it how you want. We just teach you what that is. Phase periodization, strength curves, SFR, like FSR, you name it. We teach people principles behind stuff and we try to break it down so people can
Kind of how
understand
you just
it.
told me the science behind a set set.
Exactly. Literally, that's it.
Mountain Dog, Don Meadows, he did a thing because they were talking about sets, and he was like, well, let me tell you what this is. And he went through it and did one and told it. I'm like, I didn't even know what the that was. I did it because it worked. I felt stronger, I got stronger, but then I also looked cooler.
And the thing is, most people do this kind of stuff. So like most bodybuilders back in, let's say the 90s, 2000s would take 2 months off after the Olympia. Ronnie Coleman would take off. Kevin LeBron would take months off.
Oh yeah.
That's just phase periodization. So when people are like, periodization doesn't apply to bodybuilding, I'm like, I promise you it does, and they've been doing it for years. I'm just telling you what it is, and you don't like the sound of it because it's scientific, so you hate it now.
I just don't like the way some of it sounds.
Yes, exactly.
But you're breaking it down. I'm like, oh,
Exactly.
so it's just from a very simplistic mindset without the terminology or anything like that.
To give a nerdy example of this, so like I'm big in philosophy too, it's called a tautological disagreement. Everybody's saying the same shit, but they're saying it differently, and so they're arguing, and it's f***ing insane.
How many times have you heard me say that? Everybody's saying the same thing.
It's literally what it is, man. That's what it is. Yeah.
One more. Let's go. Come on. Try to keep that hand there, then down. You got one more. Come on. You got one more. Come on. Let's go. I think you got more than that. Let's go. Come on. Take it. It's yours.
Good. Good.
Yep.
I'm gonna go a little heavier on next set. Hey, this is a legit piece of equipment, Eric.
Thank you, man.
I legitimately despise this exercise. Okay, I fucking
Usually?
hate it. I tell Ty not to do it because it's I'm feeling the shit out of it more than I have before.
I like to hear. Just got torqued.
I did by a guy in pink shorts.
Literally. I'll take that. I'll take that in stride. I think there's a saying that real men wear pink, but I don't think that's true.
Hey, I got daughters. I wear pink.
Real men
Hey.
close their bodies and get on stage and film.
Yeah, that's right. Let's go. Come on, with me. Oh, let's get a little grip and ripper in there now. Good enough. Let's go.
Come on, sir.
Let's go. Come on, 3 more. Come on. Yeah, dude. Those are great, dude.
Oh, that's heavy. That's heavy.
Huh?
That's super heavy.
Hey, super. That's super. There you go. Let me know if you want any assistance, Jared, all right? Really nice set. It's like you guys know how to train or something. It's really weird. It's like I don't have to cue you or anything. I'm with you. Yeah. Ugh. It's funny when you know you have assistance. I barely was like touching it.
Oh.
You're like driving it in. Let's get the take on soon.
Now, how the do you get out of that?
Usually,
That's why I grabbed that thing. I was like, I'm grabbing it. You like to stay seated during this?
yeah, and then you just push your chest against that, push down a bit, there you go.
Or you like to lean up a little more?
A little bit, right there. They kind of stay right in that pocket. I can move you forward a bit too.
You're good.
Nice. Yeah, way to turtle shell over it. So really reach, 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 reach. Now drag. That's it.
I'll grab this one.
I'm
I'm gonna grab this one when he's done.
Let me know when.
Hard to really be able to
Oh,
round
yeah.
the back. I understand what
Plus
you're
just
doing here.
smash your face against the bench. This one allows you. There you go.
Good.
I got this one.
Got it.
I got
It's nice.
I got it. No worries. I got it. I do this way too often. I'm good. I got it for a few more.
like a T-bar row, but on cables. I'm a big fan of chest-supported T-bar rows. Love them. Love the overhand and then the angled grip.
You like the Mega Mask?
I haven't used it.
It's my favorite piece of
The one
equipment.
that's on the linear.
The Mega Mask, dude. Smith machine, basically.
Yeah.
It's so f***ing nice, dude.
Is it? Come on. Good.
Hey.
Move them. Come on.
I'll take whatever excuse I can get. There you go. Get a little up there, one on these. Try pulling the elbows in a bit, and then just kind of crunch to the core, and just keep it all in lats. There it is. Drive it up, elbow to hip. Yeah, I got you. Let's go, more.
I got it.
You got it. Yeah. I am not really giving as much to my first and second set if I know I have 4, right?
Do you ever just stick with an exercise like instinctively because you're feeling it?
I have done that, yes.
Yeah.
Like, for example, I remember we did the 3 sets. I wouldn't normally do 3 sets, but you're like, dude, that feels a lot. Like, let's do another one. I was like, yeah, I'm down. So it's not just like a hard and set rule for me. I think the less hard and set rules you can have in your training and have a little flexibility to like feel it out, I think is a good thing.
Yeah.
Obviously you want structure,
I agree.
but if you're ever like, hey, this shit feels great, like let's run that one extra one where it's not gonna just completely wreck your CNS or the rest of your workout, then I think there is value to that.
But I still want to do incline bench.
I got probably like 6 more on my own.
Okay.
I'll lower the weight and I'll do like the 10 to 15
I'm
range.
just dramatic. I make it look hard.
I know. You get me every
It's got to
time.
look good on YouTube.
Way stronger than I thought he was.
You're strong as You ever train legs with this?
I don't want to.
Yeah,
I need to get my hips right.
it's like 10 plates per side, but with the most beautiful technique of all time. Come on, Eric.
Good, cool.
Oh, it's so good. Good spot. Good spot. Good spot. One more.
Yep.
Great spot. I used to go really up,
Yeah.
and then here now I almost will like crunch core, and then here.
Sure.
So I try to keep the elbow nice and tight, even and stretch. Then I just drive it. Jerry, this is how I traditionally did pull-ups right here, like here, proud chest, like you taught me.
Yeah, so I actually pull through at the bottom though. I do what you just said, but at the bottom. And then it works
I
you through
go
a full
here.
range of motion. And then I go chest high.
Got it.
Yeah, does that make sense? Yeah. Because then you're working through the full range instead of staying hunched.
Like crunch.
Yeah. But if you feel it more and you feel the leverage better, I think it's a good idea for you. Like, I don't think it's a bad idea.
Yeah, I think it's for a cueing perspective, it just allows you to like
Absolutely.
stay in it.
100%. And I think that's great, man. Like with back training, dude, there's way too many like absolutes out there.
Plus,
There's
I
so
mean,
many
it's-
people coming up with that new thing and like sagittal pull here. I'm like, dude, you hit your back so well on most back exercises, it gets so overcomplicated. He's like, I'm not 2 weeks, yes you are. He's like always this lean.
It's all that carrying that sandbag down your 2-mile driveway. Let me know when.
Really good for people to see because you give such nuanced cues for people to feel their mind-muscle connection easier and better.
That's what I'm best at, is like the actual just cueing, as opposed to like explaining it like sitting down. I'm a better practitioner than I am.
You do a phenomenal job. And just being able to see it, especially on somebody as muscular as you, is cool because you can actually see what the is happening. Instead of these like science kids rolling things up their arm and going like this. Like that doesn't fit on my arm, bud. You said why'd you do that way? Somebody Terry's.
For me, I feel it way up here if I flare out, almost like here. Whereas when I tuck, I feel it more. It's just a feel thing for me.
I think you just feel it more up
Let's
there
go a
because
little
it
less,
stretches more.
Keep so find this elbow bend a little more. Now keep that, push more forward. Don't bend the elbows. There it is. That's beautiful. That's nice. I always try to explain to people, I'm like, oh, you got such good bodybuilding genetics. I'm like, let's you see somebody like this, you're like, no, that's like good bodybuilding
You're
genetics.
pretty good, bud.
I got you, let's go. One more. Go, slow push. There you go, now slow on the up. Yeah. I'm gonna take it. I got it.
Thanks.
With a straight bar, I have.
Man, you beat the shit out of your lower lats, brother. You beat the shit out of them.
You told me I had to. You said, this guy's gonna have to figure out how to train his back differently as a pro.
Didn't take time, dude. It's part of it.
So there you go. I took your advice. I'm like, I'm drilling him.
I was gonna say you're beating the shit out of them.
If Seth Feroci told me to, I gotta do it.
Seth told me.
Have you done these before?
What's that?
Have you done these before?
I do pullovers on chest day.
For chest biasing? Yeah. Yeah. Let me know when. I'm not gonna touch it until you tell me. One more? All right. Let's take a nice drag out of the bottom. Drag. Yeah.
Going off track, I think.
Feels like it a little bit.
I know, I was gonna say, I felt it at the end.
Off track.
1-star review for this gym. Also, best way to grab these guys, just hike yourself up here. Hey, you can do it. I'll boost you up.
I'll stretch myself.
I'll boost you up. Something bad is happening. Yeah. Two more. Yep.
I'm gonna have to leave before they're done, but I do want to say, me and Eric hate each other offline, and this is probably one of the best products I've ever used, despite my disdain for Eric and how much we hate each other. But legitimately, dude, these are f***ing amazing, and this is a product that is needed. You gotta buy D-handle, strap, etc., etc. This thing is somehow better than that combination, and it's just in one. Dude, it's like, especially the first exercise we did, I've done those once, just like him, I f***ing hated them. I hated them, I never did them again.
Really?
And today, I might add those in. I'm gonna buy these, I'm gonna add those in, seriously. They're f***ing awesome, dude.
I'm gonna pay extra to get him soon.
I might.
A little secret, he's lying. So he already has his. Seth's gonna get his at the end of the workout. I only have like 10 pairs, but you guys get one each.
Right, man.
Oh, dude, I appreciate it. Eric, give me that. I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna give him money for those.
Don't give me money. He paid all of our day rate for today.
Wait, I'm buying them because when you have friends who start businesses, don't be a piece of shit. You should be supporting your friends. Stop asking for handouts.
That's the best piece of advice you gave all day.
Seriously, man. Everything else, completely disagreed, but we're on camera, so I had to be nice. I'm serious, by the way.
You heading out?
Yeah. They want us there at 6:30 tonight for the finals, so.
I know that's where you're gonna head out of here in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, I really appreciate this.
No, same.
What do you want to do on these?
What's up?
What do you want to do on these?
I don't do these, so I'm gonna start
30?
up. Yeah, let's try 30.
You're gonna like these. So you let that ride up, and right there you go. So it'll transfer from your wrist to your hand.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Gets real comfy though, right at the bottom. Takes all the pressure out of your elbow joint.
It does.
Yeah. How do you like those?
Hey, I don't like drag curls because I always feel at the end of it, like on the bottom, I just don't like the way the engagement.
Yeah.
It's this.
Oh yeah.
It does work.
Oh yeah.
Like we've been using it the whole workout. I'd never use it for all 6 of my exercises, but this is awesome. This exercise, the pull downs, the one arm, the unilateral,
Yeah.
even on the pull ups, I dig them.
Thanks, man. All delt, right?
Yeah, I told you.
No hands, nothing else you're thinking about. Just some Y raises. Yeah. Your new gym bestie right there.
Like I said, like you feel the pressure at the bottom, and then as you come up, it transfers all into your hands as a regular king handle would, and you get the squeeze, and then when you come down, it lessens on this, because usually your wrist is what fails on the way down, and you come down and you're like this.
Yep. I'm gonna try this wedge really fast.
Yeah, for sure.
So basically, the magnetism is just to set it. Really what keeps you on the foot plate is the pressure of your feet, because it has these silicone pads on the bottom of it. And so now here, we can go here and go super knee over toe, almost like sissy squat format. And then you have no heel lift, so you can go super low foot place. With less weight, you get way more quad pressure. And with these, you might be able to see counterintuitive, go narrow, like right on the middle here. Yep. Perfect. And you'll see all the pressure comes off your knee capsule. And you can probably go a little higher foot placement. Probably up a little, you can move your feet up a little more, a little more, a little more. A little more, a little more, a little more. Right there. And then you should be able to keep the heels planted even in a super good, like deep range of motion. Yeah, almost heel the butt pretty much. And then, see that? And almost every rep, you can just keep sinking a little bit more. Just let the weight almost open you up.
Yeah.
That's it, see that? That's why I wanted to make it big enough that you could play around with the foot. So it's not so narrow that you only can do narrow stance. I wanted to make it so you could have all its different capability. So you can move it down if you want to go lower. So there you go. And now you're good to go. But you see how like, it seems like it's a slide, but once you put your feet on, it's locked in there.
Yeah.
Now you got like more of a sissy format. Watch how much more pressure you're about to have on your kneecap full with this.
Oh
See?
yeah.
It's different, right?
Yeah, it's different. That's what I mean. Like, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like the sissy concept
Yeah.
on this.
Yeah, so like now try to put your feet lower like you had it without the wedge.
Oh no, it's not going to work. I can feel it right now.
It's gonna
I'm not going to do it. No, no,
gonna
no,
kill
no.
your knees.
I won't. It's not even worth it.
Yeah, like you.
It's not worth it.
No.
That's what I mean. Like from a sissy squat standpoint, I've never put anything under my feet. Training legs.
But this makes a complete difference, right? Because that's going to be a lot of glutes when you have your feet that high. So this allows you to go super low, drive so much more stimulus in the quads.
Well, that's what I was going to say. You're do it again.
So go a little lower.
Yeah.
This is about where you had about 4 or 5.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's when you like take it off and then put it back on, you're like, oh my God, that's a world of difference. I've literally used this with people who have like terrible knee pain, and they're like, wait a second. I had a guy that blew out his knee, got
Well, doing it, starting with it, and then doing it and then doing it again like this.
Yeah, I feel like Wazla.
Yeah.
Yeah.